Hi everyone, Josh here from Bart Dog Walking, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Julius-K9 harness. This is the brand that we use daily, and it goes on our 2-year-old yellow lab, which comes with us every time we walk a dog, so she has it on for around 30 hours a week. We'll let you know everything that we think so you can make the best decision for your dog. First things first, the overall design quality. This is one of the main reasons why we prefer this brand over any others. The way that this attaches to your dog is it comes completely undone, and then you put the hook and loops front strap through the metal clasp, and then you tighten it to the point where it fits your dog well. Once you've attached that strap and you've got it sized up, it will take a few times. You just slip it over your dog's head, and then you have a strap which goes under their stomach and you attach with one of the strong plastic clasps. Once that's on, it's fully fitted to your dog, and you've got really good control because of the top handle, which is super handy for whenever you're walking and you need to get control of your dog, especially if you're walking past one of their triggers. And the general shape of it, and it's slightly rigid, means that you can twist and maneuver your dog with it without it causing them any distress. Similarly, because the bands around the front and under their stomach are nice and thick, it's not going to dig in, so it'll last a little bit longer than most other harnesses, because when it starts to get a little bit too small, or when you need to pull them back on it, it's not going to cause them any discomfort. The top ring is nice and big and appropriately sized for the harness. This means that when you're trying to attach your lead, you're not going to be fumbling around while you do it, as you will with some of the cheaper harnesses on the market. We actually have two versions of the harness. We've got the original K-9 Powerharness, and we've also got the IDC harness. I would recommend every single time going for the IDC as opposed to the K-9. The main reason for this is firstly the shape, you get better control with the IDC model, and also because the top handle has got a much better design on the newer version. That's because on the original K-9 harness, it was velcroed to the harness flat for when you need to store it. However, what this means is that as you're walking your dog and they're going in and out of brambles, etc., it can get stuck down accidentally, and it's a pain to grab when you need it. With the IDC model, they've completely got rid of this issue because they've used a press stud with a loop system, which means that that handle won't get stuck down accidentally while you're walking. It's always available for you to grab. The build quality for these harnesses is excellent. Ours have withstood a year of hard use and abuse. You're not actually supposed to machine wash these, but because of the nature of our job, we do it at least twice a week. And although it's taken a little bit of wear and tear on them, they've held up really well to this strenuous lifestyle. The front Velcro strap, because it's so steady, it won't slip. And the clasp that they've used on the side is a really strong plastic, which has so far shown no signs of going brittle like some of the cheaper plastics will do. The stitching and the finish around the sides is really well done, and it shows no sign of starting to come apart. The only wear and tear that we've really noticed is on the front strap. We do think this is primarily because we machine wash ours. The only build quality issue, which is slightly annoying, is that the clasp which goes under the dog does sometimes slip the strap through, particularly when it gets wet. It's not to the point where it will ever come off, however it is certainly to the point where after you've either walked on the beach, if your dog's gone for a swim, or if it's particularly rainy that day, you're going to want to adjust it before you then take them out on it the next time. As with all harnesses, you're going to get limitations. These are not ideal if you've got a big dog or a dog that's prone to pull as hard as it can forward. That's because of the thick strap at the front. It's going to give it a nice wide support platform, so it will really double down. If your dog is prone to doing that, you need to look at collars or other solutions which can help prevent that. In a similar vein, this harness has the design limitation of most other harnesses, where if your dog is prone to back up and back out of a harness, it will come out of these. You can get around it by really tightening them down, but it's not ideal because your dog's going to be in discomfort the entire time, and we'd always recommend getting one that's specially made for this kind of work. The only other limitation that we've found with these harnesses is that some people say that they're not ideal for each dog's body type. We've walked from little Dachshunds all the way up to big boxers on these harnesses, and all of them have fit well into it. However, it's something that I've heard before, so just double check with your breed to make sure that they're right for them. Overall, this is definitely the best harness that we've ever found. The only thing that might put a lot of you off is that they're definitely not the cheapest ones. The RRP for the IDC model starts at $19.99 for the smallest harnesses, which are ideal for your miniature dogs, and it goes all the way up to $44.99 for your big harnesses, which you're going to use on your biggest dogs. I believe that this investment is worth it because primarily a harness's job is to keep your dog safe and under control. If this is slightly beyond your budget, you can also look at just getting a colour that's not as popular as the other ones. When you do this, you'll find that you can get quite a heavy discount, even through their own website or Amazon. Hope you liked the video, hope you found it helpful. If you've got any questions, leave them down below. Let me know what your favourite dog harness is. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see any more videos around this and general dog walking, and aside from that, have a great day.